Hello, everybody. Kimberly Kennedy Bohannon here. Welcome to the new Facebook page at Kimberly Kennedy Bohannon. No brainer on that one, right? And this one's been tugging at my heart for a little while. Ever since I had my life-changing event and the hubs bolted, I've been struggling with. I wanted people to get to know me a little bit more as who I am, which is really Kim Kennedy. And but I've got that. I've had that name for so long, the last name of Bohannon, that I can't kind of like drop it because so many people know who I am by Kimberly Bohannon. So I'm kind of just incorporating everything together, and that's why I've decided to kind of like go for a complete rebranding of who I am and step out a little bit differently, and I'm really excited about it. I've been an entrepreneur forever, and I've always owned my own businesses, but I've always traded time for money, and there's not a lot of leverage in that. And so for me, when I found myself in that really difficult spot in 2013, where I had to suddenly take care of myself and turn my digital marketing project management experience and hobby into a business, that's when I really started to take it very seriously about, hey man, I gotta find ways that I can leverage my time, so that time's making money for me instead of me having to trade time for money. So I decided, hey, let me go for this rebranding. I've put a lot of thought into it. I found a company that I love that will allow me the opportunity to build that leverage type passive income by actually not selling the product or focusing on selling, but actually focusing on how I can serve the other people that are similar to me. And I hear stories every single day for people that I can strike up a conversation very easily with people just by hearing their story, resonating with what they're talking about, what they're doing, and what they're trying to accomplish in their life. And then, if my solution is something that happens to work for them, then I sit down with somebody and I say, hey, look, now let's map this out, because you don't want to be putting a lot of time. You're a busy entrepreneur like I am, and you're a self-starter, you're motivated, but man, there's a better way to actually leverage time so that you can make more money as opposed to trading that time for money. So anyway, that's kind of like a quick overview of what this page is going to be about. I'm going to be sharing lots of tips and tricks that I've learned from some of the top people in the direct selling and network marketing industry. Great industry. And for those who carry some baggage from the past, I really encourage about network marketing. I encourage you to jump on this page and take a look at how I actually position what it is that I do as an entrepreneur and not so much as a network marketer. I think of it as I'm no different than a brick and mortar kind of person, like an insurance person or a doctor or a dentist or a chiropractor or a massage therapist who works for themselves. I work for myself. The difference is, most of those people have to trade time for money. Well, insurance, they got a little bit of leverage there. I dig that. But when you can start trading, when you can start where you're actually leveraging time to increase your income, that's when the game changer takes place. That's when the biggest residual passive long-term money comes in. And there are some very key specific things to do. I did a presentation at a chamber and it was well received the other day. And I had a lot of people come up and say, I've never ever heard of anybody positioning the way that you did what you're doing, and why you decided to take this approach, and why this company that you're working with was the perfect vehicle. And so I'm going to share all of that with you here on Facebook. I am rebranding my website for KimberlyKennedyBohannon.com. So that's going to be going live here shortly. And if you're in Louisville, Kentucky, I do have an event coming up July 27th here, and I will post the link below the video for you to go to that and check it out. But it's a really very informative investment type approach to how you can actually, for very little money, put in and get a lot of return out of it. So yeah, you got to check it out, guys. And I'm super stoked. I can't wait to share all this information with you. I love to hear from you. Post your comments below. Help me rock this page. Help me answer your questions, and let me help you Learn how to build an additional income stream that's not dependent on your presence so that you can create the time freedom. Hey, who doesn't need more time, right? We all have 24 hours a day. So how about making the best use of that 24 hours a day, not just working for it, right? Because we want to be able to enjoy a comfortable and worry-free lifestyle that we dream of, not only for ourselves, but for our family. So if this is something that resonates with you, man, jump on. Love to have you here. And I cannot wait to get to know you more. And hopefully we get to meet face to face, and I have faith that we will. So peace out, take care, and I'll see you here on the Facebook page. Talk to you later. Take care.